dude.
Was it on Prime?
It's on Netflix. That's a black good stuff to watch, dude. You know how you about that black shit?
We recorded.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So,
Okay, 5,
4, 3, 2, Sinners.
Sinners.
Yes.
Excellent.
Crazy thing, I'm sitting on the couch with a sinner.
We both are sinners.
Yeah, but I'm saying about Grace. Remember Grace that used to live on 131st? She saved me. But Sinners, man. So my experience with Sinners was I went that Friday by myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I want to go see this movie by myself. By Sunday, I was seeing it again. Because I was with other people. Because that's how good it was. Sinners was an excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Top 5 movie.
Excellent movie.
Top 5.
There's a lot of messages in the movie.
Yes.
I think Sinners remind me of Dawn. Is it what's that?
Dawn of the Dead.
It's Quentin Tarantino movie.
Is it Dawn of the Dead? I don't watch like
it's
horror
Quentin Tarantino
movies.
Google it. It's Quentin Tarantino slasher movie. Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn.
It's like a Dusk Till Dawn meets Color Purple.
Yeah, it did kind of have. It did have a couple.
Well, you see Color Purple when she went to the church, right? You remember how Color Purple when Shook Avery went to the church?
Yeah,
and she was talking. She went back to her father, and the church was looking out just like they was looking at what's.
Tell the movie.
I don't care, man. If they ain't seen, that's their fault. I'm gonna put spoiler alert.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people putting spoiler alert on
Yeah.
But Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, it did have that Color Purple.
Color Purple, because it was like they walked into the church. Daddy, sinners can sin. Sinners, what she say? Sinners can sing to it. Whatever she said in the movie.
Yeah, y'all know the.
Yeah, but he walked back to the church, and he was like,
back out.
He did walk back out, went back right back into the world. So did Shug Avery though.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah, she did. So in Color Purple. Okay, so I think a big part of Sinners to me, this is my whole idea of Sinners. Sinners taught me a lot about dealing with your spirituality and how our spiritual walk is actually music and entertainment has a lot to do with our spiritual walk, and sometimes we ignore the idea that music, entertainment is a part of what is like pulling us away from our spiritual walk.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where sometimes you don't even know, or you have no idea that it's actually going on, but these things actually do affect you.
Yeah. So we gonna talk about personal. We're gonna talk about.
You can talk, because
okay.
I see a lot of people talking about it, and they're just putting spoiler alert.
Okay. So,
because if niggas ain't seen it, it's their fault.
So I remember seeing the trailer for this movie last year, and I saw the trailer. So I don't think that they released like everything that was in the trailer, and I was just like, man, whatever. So then I seen this. So then I remembered it from last year, and I started seeing the trailer for it again. I'm like, man, that was that movie from last year. I ain't really. But then I kept seeing how everybody kept talking about, oh, this movie's so good. This movie's so good. This movie's so good. This movie's so good. So I was like, man, if this movie's so good, I have to go see it. So one thing that convinced me to go see it is I watched a clip of Ryan Coogler, and he was talking about how he filmed it and how he used 65 millimeter film. Mm-hmm. And he gave this whole breakdown on like different film use, and then I read that they had to bring in people that actually work with 65 millimeter film, and they was talking about like the shot and all this other stuff. So I was just like, okay, I gotta go see this movie. Man, that movie's so good from opening to ending. Like, there's no like dull parts in that movie, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I feel like a sucker in that movie because I'm already crying in that movie, man. I was just like, because it was like so much stuff that I related to in that movie, especially the part like when dude was doing his performance or whatever, and that was just like amazing. But the part where how he lost a child and everything, so that related to me, and it was just like, man, it's like the vampire stuff was just like second to the movie. It's just like I think that it's really gonna make people change how they do films.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. You only watch Tubi, right?
Yeah.
And then on other shows, what have I said? I'd never watch movies twice.
Yeah.
I went to see the movie 2 times.
Yeah.
And even if you only watch a Tubi, you want to see that movie, right?
Yeah.
And you're saying it's a great. Y'all gotta take it from two people that just break the way they do things just to see the movie. Go ahead.
And it's just like from everything that it's just so well put to. It's just like unexplainable. It's like one of the movies that you have to. It's an instant classic from how they put the movie together, from the music. It's just like not just after y'all watch our segment on it. Go on YouTube and just see how like the music relate. It was a lot of stuff that was put into that movie. And it was just like, even like the input from the actors, because there was a lot of input from the actors, especially with the scene where, Sammy was doing his music number or whatever. It was, and then the end credits.
I got a question.
What?
Favorite scene?
Pearline.
Oh my god! That was the 30s, right? What year was this? In the 30s?
Yeah, it was in the 30s, man.
Can you imagine? She walked there. Can you imagine what that smelled like? Like everybody in there was stinking. This is the thing. Everybody was working all day, and nobody changed their clothes. This was the 30s. Deodorant wasn't even out like that back then. Yeah. Everybody, remember, what's his name? The dude that was the big dude. Cornbread had on the same thing he had on in the field when he was picking cotton. They smelled like hell in there. Yeah. Everybody probably stank in it. But my favorite scene, the Sammy scene, the music scene.
That's that scene excellent. And I gotta give kudos. I don't think Michael B. Jordan will ever beat this. Because for him to play two parts, he played two parts, and I couldn't even tell that was I've never seen somebody play two parts and you thought it was two different actors.
Yeah,
it was just, the movie was just totally. I mean, it's an amazing movie, man. For real, it was just amazing. Then you watch the end credits, right?
Yeah.
So the older guy, Buddy Guy. I found out that's what you call his father.
Shauna.
Yeah, Shauna's father.
No, that's a grandfather.
Is it grandfather or father? Okay. Yeah, so
Shauna the rapper.
Yeah, so I was just like, man, that movie was just excellent, man, for real. And then the vampire stuff just kind of
made it better to me. The vampire stuff, because those are those demons. Those are the people that we deal with, dude.
Yeah. So since we telling the movie, a lot of people was mad at the Asian lady.
I was very upset. But that actually shows because if you really think about it, that shows a relationship with the black community and the Asian community, because if you she was like working on the white in the white community, right? Mm-hmm. Her husband was working in the black community, because there are Asian people that's really close to us. And like the daughter was like that whole. You see, the daughter kept looking at them when they was coming in, like making sure to hurry up and buy and don't steal. But she was nice enough, because you see how she was all about money. Yeah, it was all about that money, all about that money, all about that money. And then you see at the when she see what everything was happening, she went to her husband. Yeah. You could see her disconnect from the black community. Yeah. Because what did she say? Oh, this is their problem. We need to get out of here. Yeah. But her husband still felt. But go ahead.
Yeah, but just like I read people were saying that, but somebody else had a different perspective though.
What is it?
And they was like, if you notice, other than Cornbread, because he had it, but they was like, if you notice, nobody else had kids. So they were saying that when he brought up her daughter, they was like, it was a different element, because she was the only one there that had a kid. And, being in that position where you think somebody's going to attack your child and you can't get to your child and do anything about it, that brings out a different element and a different feeling. Other than Cornbread, who I guess he had a baby on the way or whatever, but nobody else had kids, so it was a different element that nobody else was. Because I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because I felt the same way, like how you felt or whatever. But then when I seen that perspective, I was like, okay, I could see that. It was just this fact that she was being a mama bear, she was being a mother, and she wanted to get to her child.
It was her disconnected words, though.
Yeah.
She was like, this day problem.
Yeah.
She like, and you see how she died? She died right on top of the vampire, and she turned and she went up in smoke. I'm sorry for telling this movie, but y'all should have watched it.
Yeah, y'all should have seen it about 10 times. I know everybody talked. I'm the only person that seen it one time. Everybody else I talked to has seen it 2-3 times.
Yeah, and I be looking online. I'm like, everybody like the whole movie's spoiled, because I be seeing all these spoilers. Yeah. Like every blogger be talking about it. So I'm like, what's the point in us not talking about it? But it was a great.
Y'all have to see it. It's a classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
So, thank y'all for watching another episode. Did you have anything else to say?
No, that's it. Classic.
Thank y'all for watching another episode of Thought Ops. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. Man, this was a wonderful episode. We finally got a chance to do an episode by ourselves.
Yeah, make sure. Sorry to cut you off, but make sure you check out his interview on Beauty Told. Where he talking about all the women he got.
And watch this episode where he talk about all the women that he
wish I had.
all the women he did wrong.
No, I ain't talking about nothing I did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm the victim.
Yeah. Victim blame.
I'm the victim.
But check out Thought Ops on YouTube.
Yeah. Also check out David Ford Collections.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, StillBiz.
EJ Bridge, David Ford Collections. He has a campaign. Go to his Instagram, check out his campaign. We got Change Clothes Part 2 coming May 30th. So we got a lot of stuff coming up in the near future. So make sure y'all check it out.
Peace.